Heidi Allen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I want to begin by addressing the issue of our divided country, something repeatedly emphasised by commentators. I disagree. They are totally united. United by a pride in their country and in a determination that their nation deserves the best. Regardless of which side of the argument we're on, it's because we all care passionately about the future of our country and our citizens. Although there is clearly disagreement, like in any family, about the path to get there, we are united in demanding nothing short of the best. I believe, therefore, that this shared determination and sense of national dignity means we will find a way to navigate these times and come out stronger on the other side. But we have to find a way of uniting this place and the people. When I decided to become an MP, it was for one reason. I wanted to play an active role in assisting and serving our country. It wasn't for the job title. It wasn't because I had a sudden urge for my friends and family to think me honourable. Indeed, they're regularly quick to dispel me of this myth. It wasn't because I wanted a job for life. It was because I wanted to play my part for as long or as short as my party and my electorate wanted me to. As a Member of Parliament, you're a custodian for a short time with a responsibility to do the singular best for your constituency and your country and nothing else. So I've approached my role by applying analysis, the consideration of facts, constant and changing, and by listening to and representing my constituents in South Cambridgeshire as best I can. So it angers me greatly when I hear MPs say they will reluctantly, or with a heavy heart, vote for this compromise. Not because I don't believe the Prime Minister has done her best, I have no doubt that she has. But MPs, none of us, should be voting for something that might make the economy weaker and risk jobs. How on earth can we purport to be representing this country at a national level if we are prepared to advocate that? Not good enough, I say. Absolutely not good enough. If we're doing it to protect ourselves, our own jobs, our party, or our own reputation within our party, then we should be ashamed.
Hear, hear.
And if that sense of pride and unwillingness to compromise in our nation's future were to result in me losing my position, then I am prepared for that. Because, Mr. Speaker, I will look back at my time as a Member of Parliament in this country's hour of need and say, I did my bit. Because lest we forget, we are elected to carefully consider all the options, all the risks, to read those lengthy documents and to make the tough decisions when required, and I exercise those duties with the utmost seriousness. I recognise, of course, I cannot please all the people all the time, but from the thousands of emails, letters, tweets and conversations I've had with my constituents, it appears they are content with my approach.
Will she give way?
I will.
I'm sure that many young people in her constituency who particularly want to make sure that their views and concerns about Brexit are listened to will be particularly pleased to hear her talking about how she approaches this very important long-term decision that affects them the most.
Because that is the most important point, because this is about the future, not here today and certainly not yesterday. So here we are today with a non-binding political declaration that will inevitably, and indeed already has, become a negotiating tool for other EU leaders, France for access to fish, Spain for game playing with Gibraltar. And the biggest risk for me, the possibility that our next Prime Minister may not honour the negotiating principles in that declaration. With this Prime Minister's position assured, I would perhaps have more confidence, but there is a very real danger that the government may be led by someone who wants a hard, no-deal Brexit. In that instance, the political declaration, non-legally binding, would not be worth the paper it is written on. So I ask myself if this deal will definitely improve opportunities for my constituents. Will it really safeguard jobs? Will it guarantee scientific and medical collaboration? No, no, no. Will it support our services industry, which make up 80% of our economy? No, they're not even part of the deal. So, Mr. Speaker, I have no regrets, I have no reluctance. For me, the decision is as clear as day. This is not good enough for my country. So let us harness what unites us in Great Britain and Northern Ireland, that pride and determination to demand the best for the future. Let the people be part of the serious decision, let them vote on this deal, and let's ask them, is it good enough?
David.